very good morning. You're watching News9 with me, Deepak Bopana. And first up, in a rather shocking development, the rescue operation in Bagalkot has been temporarily suspended. Now, after the farmers of Sulikere threatened to stage a protest, the district administration of Bagalkot temporarily suspended the operation to pull out the 6-year-old boy stuck in the borewell. Well, the decision was taken last night after the rescue team failed to make any major headway even after 5 days of continuous digging. Now, an all-important meeting will be held today, which will be chaired by the district in charge, S.R. Patil. There are many aspects that will be looked into in the meeting before taking a final decision on resuming the rescue operations. Now, 5 earth movers have been able to dig only 90 feet in the last 5 days. The rescue team will have to dig another 100 feet before they reach the boy. Now, this means that they will have to continue digging for at least a week more. Now, as the depth increases, the heavy machines will need a longer ramp without much gradient. For this to happen, more farmland will have to be dug, resulting in more crop loss. The rescue team have also started the soil in the area to lose, and deeper digging could result in the mudslide. This could also result in the burying of the entire rescue team alive. And lastly, farmers who have grown sugarcane crops around the rescue area have refused to let go of their crops, citing bank loans as their major deterrent. Quite a shocking news coming in. Yes, we did know that Timanna may not be alive inside, but now even his body to be pulled out becoming quite a hassle, as the JCB is refusing to go deeper right now. They're at about 100 feet, another 90 to 100 feet more to go. Must take about another 5 days, and the major cause of concern here is the crops, the surrounding crops. Now the JCB will require a larger surface area to dig deeper now into the soil. However, adjacent land farmers not willing to give up on their crops, citing bank loan as their major problem. Well, after the farmers of Sulikere threatened to stage a protest, the district administration of Bagalkot temporarily suspended the operation to pull out the 6-year-old boy stuck in the borewell. Well, the decision was taken last night after the rescue team failed to make any major headway even after 5 days of continuous digging. Now, all of this will be decided today in a meeting which will be held later on the day, and this will be chaired by the district in charge Minister S.R. Patil. And there are many aspects that will be looked into before the meeting takes a final decision resuming the rescue operation. The biggest problem, of course, is the fact that as the depth increases, the heavy machines will need a longer ramp without much gradient. For this to happen, more farmland will have to be dug, resulting in more crop loss. The rescue team have also stated that the soil in the area is loose, and deeper digging could result in a mudslide, burying the entire rescue team alive. Well, moving on, 362 KPSC candidates have continued their protest all night against the government at the Freedom Park. And the candidates are fuming against the state government and claim to protest until CM Siddaramaiah personally visits them at the venue. It has been over 20 days since the candidates started the protests, but they're still waiting for a response from the authorities. The list was rejected following rampant corruption in the selection of candidates. The government has filed criminal cases against KPSC members. The Criminal Investigation Department has also conducted a probe and submitted a report to the government highlighting malpractices in the examination system conducted by the KPSC. Now, a cabinet meeting presided by Chief Minister Siddaramaiah had discussed the list submitted to the government by KPSC in detail and also rejected it. Now, the KS candidates have gone on to say that they will not stop their protests until the Chief Minister himself makes his way to the venue. They've been protesting all night. They've been staging various kind of demonstrations, from fasting to violent protests, to peaceful protests. All of this has been going on for quite some time, but they claim the authorities have not paid heed to any of their requests. As you see, the police as well are on standby just to make sure there are no untoward incidents. Well, these are the scenes that you see from last night at Freedom Park. These protests have been going on for quite some time now. This is, of course, the 2011 batch, which allegedly a few people from this batch involved in malpractices. Now, all the students from this batch have not been given any posts as they claim they deserve. We've heard of people going missing, but someone rather important has gone missing in Mysore. Let's find out who it is.
Mysore police received a rather amusing missing complaint recently, and the complaint was filed by none other than the mayor of the city. But who has gone missing in Mysore? Well, the mayor has urged the police to trace the commissioner of Mysore Corporation. Yes, every bit of the news is true. The mayor of Mysore has filed a missing complaint and has urged the cops to trace the commissioner of Mysore Corporation. Having failed to trace the commissioner, the mayor filed the complaint with the commissioner of police, M.A. Salim.
ಮೈಸೂರು ನಗರಾಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಪ್ರಾಧಿಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಮೈಸೂರು ನಗರ ಪಾಲಿಕೆಯಿಂದ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸದಸ್ಯರನ್ನು ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಳಿಸುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಈ ದಿನ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಕಮಿಷನರ್ಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು ಇದು, ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಈ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಬರ್ದಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಆಯುಕ್ತರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಕಾಣೆಯಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ದೂರು ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ವಿ.
The city corporation has called for an important meeting on August 7th to discuss the developmental issues in the city. The meeting was attended by the mayor and all the members of the corporation, but the commissioner was missing. It was reported that the commissioner hadn't sent any formal letter saying that he would be absent from the meeting. Concerned and irked, the mayor filed a missing complaint. The meeting was marred by commotion after members started accusing the commissioner of neglect. The meeting also had to be adjourned since the commissioner was absent. It now remains to be seen if the commissioner will resurface, set things right, or will he wait for the police to trace him. Ram for News9, Mysore.
We've all heard of how people have lost money in chit funds and money laundering schemes. Now here is one such scheme which targeted people based on religion only to leave them in the lurch. Take a look.
The people you see here have been cheated out of their hard-earned money. About 2 years ago, a man going by the name of John Weasley approached the Christian residents of Bidar, introducing them to a so-called pension fund. They were told it would help them earn extra through investments, but little did they know that it was nothing but a sham.
ನಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಏನಂದ್ರೆ LLBCM ಒಂದು ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದು ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ ಫಂಡ್ ಎಂಬುದಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು 11,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕಟ್ಟುವಾಗ ತಿಂಗಳ 3 ತಿಂಗಳ 2,700 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಅನಂತರ 5,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇದು ಕ್ರೈಸ್ತರಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮೀಸಲು ಎಂಬುದಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದರು.
Yes, you heard that right. The man who identified himself as a reverend and coordinator of Little Lamb Baptist Church Ministries encouraged residents to invest in the so-called pension fund. They were convinced that they would earn more than their invested amount back. They were asked to spread the word, but by the time they realized the true nature of the alleged investment scheme, it was too late.
ನಾವು ಅವ್ರು ನಂಬಿದೆವು, ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಜನ ನಂಬಿದೆ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಮೇಗೆಲ್ಲ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ದುಡ್ಡು ಹಾಕಿದೆವು ನಾವು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ 2 ತಿಂಗಳು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು, 2 ತಿಂಗಳು ಕೊಟ್ಟು 3ನೇ ತಿಂಗಳು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಮುಂದೆ ಬರುವಂಥ ಹಣಗಳು ಯಾವುವು ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಅವ್ರು ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ರು, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿದಾರೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೀದರ್ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಬೆಳಗಾವಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ರಾಯಚೂರು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಬಿಜಾಪುರ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಹಿಂಗೆ ಅನೇಕ ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನಾ ಮೂಲೆಗಳಿಂದ ಅನೇಕ ಜನರು ಈ ರೀತಿ ದುಡ್ಡು ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ LLBC ಟ್ರಸ್ಟಿಗೆ.
When their complaints to the officials of LLBCM fell on deaf ears, the people approached the police.
ನಮ್ಮ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟಿಂದ 35 ಲಕ್ಷ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇವರು ಜಾನ್ವಿಸ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಇವರು ನಾವು ಕೇಳುವಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದು ಕೂಡ ಅವರು ಭರವಸೆ ಕೊಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಮೊರೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ನ್ಯೂಟೌನ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ FIR ಅದು ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ 1 ವರ್ಷ 3 ತಿಂಗಳಾಯಿತು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿಸಿದ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದು ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ನ್ಯಾಯ ಸಿಗಲಿಲ್ಲ.
When asked about this, the police said that they are still investigating, but the residents are not convinced. They seem to have lost faith in Little Lamb Baptist Church Ministries and the law enforcement agency. Thousands of people, not just from Bidar, but other districts across the state, have allegedly lost their hard-earned money to this so-called pension fund. Will they ever get their money back is a big question. Shivanand Hiremat, News 9, Bidar.
Well, locked offices, missing officials and just one computer operator in the office. Now, this is the condition of the Kanchikere Gram Panchayat in Davangere district. Here's a report.
In recent days, corruption has become rampant in Gram Panchayats of small villages. The reason being autonomous bodies allotted for the development of the villages. The Kanchikere village of Davangere Taluk is suffering due to the negligent behavior of officials. Nobody can be seen at the office except for a computer operator doing his work diligently. The government had sanctioned 2 crore rupees for this village, out of which only 25 lakh has been disbursed, whereas the remaining amount was inappropriately used by the Gram Panchayat officials. The computer operator of the office himself complains of technical issues.
ಒಂದೆರಡು ದಿವಸ ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ನೆಟ್ ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲ ರೇಷನ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಅವಾಗ ಬರಬೇಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಬರಬೇಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಬಂದು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತದ ನೆಟ್ ಬರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಸರ್ವರ್ ಪೂರ ಇಡೀ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ನಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲ 2 ದಿವಸ ಆ ಸರ್ವರ್ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದ ಇವತ್ತಾದ್ರೆ ಐತಿ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಯಾಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಡೋಣ ಸರ್.
The government has decentralized power in most of the departments, but the officials have started taking advantage of the situation by misusing power. Secretary and PDO are never present in the office. They make villagers run from pillar to post to get their work done. The only reason people visit the office is to get their APL and BPL cards done. They also go to enroll themselves with Manriga scheme, which aims to enhance the livelihood and security of people in rural areas. But nobody seems to bother about it.
11 ತಿಂಗಳಾಯಿತು ಒಂದು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಸಭೆ ನಡೆದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಸಭೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗ್ರಾಮ ಸದಸ್ಯರುಗಳೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಸೇರಿ ಸಭೆ ನಡೆಸಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. ಆ ಸಭೆ ನಡೆದಿಲ್ಲ. ಫಸ್ಟು ಎರಡನೇದು ಗ್ರಾಮ ಸಭೆ ನಡೆದಿಲ್ಲ, ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಸಭೆ ನಡೆದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ.
60 PDOs have been suspended till now. The 9 crore scam and the Manriga scheme has been detected. Nothing seems to be stopping these officials from misusing power for their own benefit. Baswaraj Doddamani for News 9, Davangere.